someone really ought to sit down with whoever handles hiring at Weatherfield Police HQ, because, honestly, how on earth did Lisa Swain ever make it to detective rank? Viewers have been shouting at their TVs for weeks, warning that her former partner Becky Swain was nothing but trouble from the start. You only had to look at Becky when she first strutted onto the cobbles. The wild stare and that truly baffling haircut said it all. Then there was the small matter of pretending she was dead to dodge dangerous criminals, which really should have set alarm bells ringing. Add to that her relentless plotting to split up fan-favorite couple Swarla, and the warning signs couldn't have been clearer. Yet did Lisa take Carla's fears seriously for even a second? Not a chance. Once Lisa allowed the increasingly unhinged Becky to worm her way back into the house, and into daughter Becky Swain's good graces, Carla finally hit breaking point and decided to walk away. Still, Carla refused to let Becky get away with her behavior and joined forces with fellow officer Kit Green to expose her for the manipulative predator she truly was. That plan went spectacularly wrong when Carla ended up tied up and silenced in an airing cupboard. Meanwhile, D.I. Swain remained completely in the dark, believing Carla had simply dumped her and jetted off abroad to lick her wounds. Even after Kit managed to free Carla, the danger was far from over. A desperate chase followed as Becky raced toward the docks, planning to flee the country with Lisa and Betsy for a so-called fresh start. The pursuit turned catastrophic when all five found themselves caught in the devastating Corriedale multi-vehicle crash. Although Becky was eventually unmasked and locked up where she belonged, the damage was already done. Carla discovered that Lisa had slept with Becky while she herself was trapped, terrified, in that cursed cupboard. Shattered by the betrayal, Carla quite understandably told Lisa exactly what she thought of her and declared their relationship well and truly finished. Now, however, a new sneak peek clip shows D.S. Swain attempting to claw her way back into Carla's heart with an emotional confession and a lavish bunch of flowers. Over coffee, Lisa confides in Lauren Bolton, Roy Cropper, and Nina Lucas that she's invited Carla to a lunch date at the bistro and has gone all out in the hope of winning her over. Nervous about the lack of a response, Lisa insists she'll soon know where she stands. Thankfully for her, executive producer Kate Brooks has already teased that Swarla's story might not be over just yet. She explained that Becky was deliberately thrown in as a major hurdle, and now her manipulation and deceit have finally been exposed. Lisa and Carla can begin finding their way back to one another. There's no denying plenty of wounds still need healing, but according to Brooks, the feelings between them never disappeared. It was simply the chaos around them that tore them apart. With Becky firmly in the past, the couple can finally start rebuilding their future. And if those hints are anything to go by, viewers are in for a romantic spring for Carla and Lisa, something that's sure to leave Swarla fans smiling. Fingers firmly crossed. Coronation Street actress Tanisha Gorey has delighted fans by revealing a significant personal milestone in a touching update shared online. The star, best known for portraying Asha Alahan in the ITV soap, announced that she is now engaged to her longtime partner, Lucas Whelan. Gorey took to Instagram on Friday, 17th of January, to break the happy news, posting a series of photos accompanied by the caption, "Bar B still crying," along with tearful, ring and heart emojis. Among the images was a heart-shaped cake decorated with the words "Just Engaged," surrounded by Polaroid snapshots capturing sweet moments of the newly engaged couple. Several photos also showcase Gorey proudly displaying her eye-catching engagement ring, while others offered fans a behind-the-scenes look at the romantic proposal itself. One standout picture shows the actress standing in a bedroom clutching an oversized bouquet of flowers. The ceiling is filled with heart-shaped balloons, and behind her, balloon lettering spells out the message, "I love you." The comments section quickly flooded with warm messages from fans, as well as congratulations from her fellow Coronation Street cast members. Alan Halsall, Jane Danson, Molly Gallagher, Vicky Myers, and Andy Wymant were just some of the co-stars who sent their well wishes. Sue Devaney wrote, Congratulations to you and Lucas. So happy for you both. Love you very much. While Sally Dinover added, fantastic news. So happy for you, darling. Congratulations. Sally Carmen Deteen shared her excitement with an enthusiastic message, writing, yes, 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 woohoo! Congratulations, you pair of beauties. I'm so happy for you. As Jane Hazelgrove commented, what a beautiful way to start the new year. Many congrats to you both. Love, love, love. Meanwhile, Tony Maudsley added a light-hearted remark, joking, babes, I'm really made up for you, but I don't think I got any cake. The joyful announcement follows Gory's recent on-screen storyline, where Asha played a crucial role during the dramatic Corriedale crossover event, rushing to help victims injured in the devastating crash. Although Asha had previously stepped away from her medical career, the experience reignited her passion for helping others, prompting her to reapply for her training. As she prepares to return to the profession, viewers are left wondering whether her comeback will go according to plan. The twisted games played by the outwardly charming athletics coach appear to be endless. By exploiting her authority and isolating Will during supposed private training sessions, Megan has carefully groomed and emotionally manipulated him into thinking he's involved in a genuine romance with an attractive older woman, when in reality, her true obsession is dominance and control. Every aspect of the relationship revolves around Megan's rules, forcing Will to live a double life and deceive his father Ben Driscoll and stepmother Eva Price about his whereabouts. In her boldest power move yet, Megan has begun a relationship with school head teacher Daniel Osborne, conveniently securing a job at the school through him. The arrangement provides her with perfect camouflage, ensuring no one would ever question her inappropriate involvement with Will, while simultaneously fueling the teenager's growing jealousy. That jealousy reached explosive levels on Boxing Day when Will attacked Daniel from behind in a violent outburst and left him critically injured. The sole witness to the assault was Will's sharp-eyed grandmother, Maggie Driscoll. Although Will managed to fabricate a believable excuse for his actions, it was painfully obvious he had been psychologically pushed to breaking point by Megan's relentless mind games. He had already demonstrated alarming behavior, including vandalizing Ken Barlow's car with a crude symbol simply because Daniel was planning to drive it to work. It's becoming clear that Megan won't be able to contain Will's obsession indefinitely, and that looming fallout is far from her only concern. Upcoming episodes will expose more of her dark past when a mysterious figure arrives on the street with a disturbing connection to Will. Back on the cobbles, Megan tells Will she'll be leaving town for a short while. Anxious, he asks whether she's unwell, a question she pointedly avoids answering, especially after Daniel recently discovered a pregnancy test hidden in her bag. Considering Megan took Will's virginity on his 16th birthday, there's a chilling possibility that the child could be his if she is expecting. Faced with this horrifying uncertainty, Megan is left scrambling over what to say next. Later, a distressed Will sits beside Megan in A&E as she complains of feeling ill, unaware that Eva has just called an ambulance for Ben, whose heart palpitations are becoming increasingly serious. Could the truth finally be on the verge of exposure? Outside the school gates, Will begs Megan to end her relationship with Daniel, admitting it's unbearable watching them together. Megan assures him she'll handle it. But during a dinner date at the bistro, Daniel apologizes for moving too quickly, while confessing that he can't deny his feelings for her. When Daniel suggests reporting Will to Mrs. Crawshaw for inappropriate behavior, Megan brushes it off as harmless teenage infatuation and swiftly steers the conversation elsewhere. However, her troubles are only just beginning. As Will starts to believe Megan is drifting away from him, he reconnects with fellow athlete Lee, who reminds him they once competed against each other in Hull. While Will is distracted, Lee makes a call to Megan, raising serious questions about what he wants from her. Following the race, Will invites Lee back to the pub, where Megan's discomfort is immediately obvious upon seeing him. She quickly asks Lee to join her in the ginnel, hinting at a troubling shared history. It soon becomes apparent that Lee may be another of Megan's former victims. His arrival was subtly teased in Monday's episode, January 12th, sparking growing suspicion that Will is not the first underage boy Megan has targeted. Earlier scenes showed Megan preparing for a cozy evening with Daniel when she was visibly shaken by a phone call from an unknown number. "I told you never to contact me again," she snapped at the caller. "Yes, I meant it. Please just drop this." When the voice on the other end persisted, Megan responded coldly, "No, that wouldn't be good for either of us. Just stay away from me, all right?" Could this figure from Megan's past be the key to finally exposing her crimes and bringing her reign of abuse to an end? Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.